long have you been riding and where have you gone?
Actually, I started my trips 2010. Since 2010,
15 years.
15 years. I'm cycling around the world, and United States, my 70th country, and I keep continuing to Alaska now. So,
Wait a minute. So if I understand correctly, and we were chatting,
Yes.
at one point you were the very south of Argentina,
Yeah.
and you're trying to make your way all the way up to the great state of Alaska.
Yes, it's true.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see you and I think of all your riding.
So I'm just here with Gurkan, who I met on the road today, and we were out for a ride and came across him with his bike loaded down, and it was great to meet you and just hear about your journey.
Yeah, thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got Gurkan back at the house. We've got actually pretty ideal setting for a camp out spot. So he's got his tent set up, and we're having some coffee and having some beer and having some food and just hearing about his journey. But you've been on the road for 16 years on your bike, traveling the world. You've been to how many different countries?
Yes, 16 years.
Yeah,
71 countries.
71 countries.
Today, 150,000 kilometers done.
It's crazy. So we were getting around to talking about why that you started this. What started it, like, and how it all began.
Yes, 16 years ago when I started this trip, I didn't accept it. Cycling around the world 16 years. Just I said 1 year, then I'm going to finish it.
Right.
Just I said this. But that 1 year between, by the way, I'm from Turkey. That 1 year from Turkey to Japan, Georgia, Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Afghanistan, China, Mongolia, South Korea, Japan, and I said, wow,
So much.
it was amazing. What I saw on the road, it was amazing.
So you kind of your vision went from here to
Yes.
your 30, and you fell in love with that.
Yeah, some bad things happened on the road, but the things which I saw amazing and unbelievable, I said myself, I have only one life. The God give me only one life. I want to see this whole planet.
Mm-hmm.
Just how many years? 70, 80 years maximum on this planet?
Right.
Maybe 50 or 40 years we understand and see everything perfectly. So I said, why not? But the problem is, how am I going to support myself on the road?
Right. And you were when you started. You were
Yeah.
16 years ago. How old were you?
That time I was 31 years old that time, and then I had an Italian restaurant. I sold my Italian restaurant. The first year, I spent my own savings,
Right.
and then I back the country. Then organize in 6 months. I organized. It means I found some sponsors.
Sponsors.
At the beginning is start like a sponsorship program, but after 16 years we
Right.
are working together.
Right.
Everything is changed.
Right.
Plus 2013 I decide to write books for kids. Now I have 4 books for kids in my country. The Man with Iron Horse.
That's the Iron Horse.
Yeah, the Iron Horse is there. So, and I'm a writer also.
Right.
Now, nearly 35,000 book I sold in my country. And I
Mostly
keep,
for kids, but also for adults as well.
for adults, I have a blog page.
Okay.
Last 16 years, I am writing
A blog
articles about the countries, what I saw on the bike.
about your journey.
About journey, about before I entered the countries, I read their history, their economical problems or politic problems. I read all of them. Then I start cycling inside the countries, and at the end of the country, I wrote what I saw,
Right.
past and today.
Right.
So more
What you
than
learned about it.
more than 5,000 pages on my blog. Now, 71 country, a lot of articles.
16 years. How many
16
articles?
I don't know. I
Like
didn't write
4
that.
kids' books. Hundreds of articles,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yes.
So they can find the articles. Where can people find the articles? In your blog.
Yeah, but my name Gurkan Genc. If you write gurkangenc.com, you can find.
So that would be G-U...
GURKANGENC.com.
Okay, cool. And the children's books we can
Yeah,
find.
yeah, that's children books still. In Turkey, yes, it's Turkish, but because I wrote it on the road, in the book you can find Europe, Africa, Asia,
Right.
but there is no South America and North America. So I'm still continue writing.
that.
The 4 more book is come, it's continue that story. So then I'm going to publish the English, Russian, and Spanish.
Beautiful.
Yeah, because imagine if the kids
Oh,
are
yeah.
read in the United States or in South America, they're not going to see their countries in the books. So they are going to say, "Hey, where is our country?"
Well, I think kids like the man with the iron horse is obviously about you on your bicycle, and it's probably an inspiring story for kids to realize that someone on their own power with their own muscles can push themselves around the world, 71 countries, 16 years. I'll just do a quick shot of the setup over, so everyone can see your bike. We'll have to take a look at your bike later and your tent, but that's it.
Yeah.
Everything right there is everything you need. Winter and summer clothes,
Winter,
and
yeah, everything is on it. Winter, summer clothes.
you were saying you've been in negative 30 plus temperatures with this tent, and
On the bike, I saw maximum minus 57 in Russia. In the tent, again in Russia, near the St. Petersburg, minus 45. These are the maximum cold weathers. The warm weathers, when I was cycling in July, Algeria,
right.
Sahara Desert, 61 plus.
So temperatures all over the place, and you've got to be able to handle it, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you kind of climatize.
Yeah,
The
the body,
weather,
yeah,
right?
body. After a long years on the road, my body adaptate everything
Right.
very well.
And your psyche and your mind and everything adapts, I suppose, right? Like
Yeah.
today, I mean, I imagine you get a variety of characters coming up to you. Most are probably good, but some maybe. So today, the way we met, we were finishing
Yeah.
our 100K ride.
Yeah.
I went zooming by you, and you were clipping along pretty good considering all the stuff that you had. And then we went down. It's called Robinson Road. We call them the Robinson Rollers because they go down and then back up. And I went down pretty fast. Actually got a top 10 on Strava today for doing that. And then you weren't far behind on that thing. I was like, okay, I want to stop and meet this guy because he's got 50 pounds of stuff on his bike and he wasn't that far behind me. And then you kind of saw me pulled over. But what did you think whenever you saw me go by and then I'm waiting there? I mean,
Yeah.
are you worried? Does it worry you when people talk to you, or you like it, or?
No, well, I stopped because I understand maybe you are wondering about your friend.
Uh-huh.
Actually, he was slower than me when
Yeah.
we are climbing.
Yeah.
And so, and I'm shocked also. I'm looking why he's not gonna cycle
Yeah.
because he's tired.
He had pulled the muscles in his abductor
Yeah.
muscles,
So
he
I
was,
climb fast and go down and
Yeah.
I check back. He's not there, and I stopped near you because I wanted to say he's coming.
He's coming, right?
Yeah.
Right. And then we got talking, and
Yeah.
I spoke a little bit of Spanish. Obviously, you speak Spanish.
Yeah,
a little
Spanish
bit.
because 5 years I was cycling in all Latin
Right.
America.
How many languages do you speak?
Turkish, Spanish, English, a little Arabic, and a native language in my country.
Right.
The 5 language.
Five languages.
speak.
Fluent.
Uh,
Comfortable enough to kind
yeah,
of
confidence. I can survive.
to survive. And coming from Turkey, like when's the last time you lived in Turkey for more than 3 months? In the last
2010, I left the country, and I said from Turkey to Japan. Then I realized I need money, so I back the country. I organized this sponsorship program,
Right.
and 2012 I start again, Then 2018, I learned my father was sick, so they said this is the last chance you can see him. So I back again to see I back to Turkey to see my father, and he was angry to me. Why you came here?
Right.
Did you find the cure? And I said no. Okay, why? Why you are here? Keep continuing what you are doing, because very few people did in humankind history.
Right.
What you did.
What you're doing.
So keep continue.
The man with the iron horse.
And then
He believes you're the man with the
Yeah,
iron horse.
yeah.
He read the book and he
yes,
believes it.
yeah,
It's pretty nice to have your father's support like that.
yes. It's amazing if the family support you like
Especially in
this.
Turkey, right? I would think that would be a little different.
Yes, the family, our family, all Turkish families, we are very close to each other. Yeah, you cannot left the house in early age,
Right.
or after if we are left, still we have a connection. We
Right.
call them, we visit them always. Still, I'm traveling around the world, and do you know how I start this trip? My mother said to me, if you don't have a track system on the bike, you cannot travel the road.
At 31.
Yeah, because
He's still telling you what
yeah,
to do,
there's a track system on the bike since 2012. And she know where I stop.
She follows you.
She follow me every morning. Okay, and if I stay somewhere 3 days, she send me a message.
Does that make you feel like she loves you?
Are you okay? Are you okay? and
So were you sad when you got to the area where there was no cell phone for a while?
yeah, he said I have a satellite system.
Oh, so you can always have connection.
Yeah, always.
So you can never escape your
Yeah,
mother.
yeah. They know. This system is also connected with my web page.
Right.
When you enter the web page, there is a live track. When
Right.
you check it, you can see where am I cycling. But few people have permission. They can send me a message.
Okay.
And
Some people can.
Yes, yes.
Some people can.
Yeah, some people can.
Only
send
the
me.
people that had good beer.
Yeah.
So you said it started 16 years ago, but what was the incident or what was the moment? Or did something happen where you're like, okay, I got to do this? And you were willing to say to your family, I know this is strange, but this is what I want to do. I want to ride my bike across the world. I want to see things. What was it your father's sickness or was it something else that kind of made you, I got to go and do this?
No. It's 2010. Everything it was perfect.
What
I
did
didn't,
you-
I didn't escape anything. I said I had an Italian restaurant,
Right.
and I sold my Italian restaurant and started this
In
trip.
Turkey?
In Turkey, in Ankara, in capital. Everything it was good.
And there's lots of tourism in that.
Yeah. It's not a lot of tourism
But
in
some.
there. Yeah, in Ankara, but Ankara is a capital. It's a 6 million people live. It's a crowded city. So
A nice city.
Yeah, nice city. Nice city.
So
I
your
like-
Italian restaurant, it's one and only, just your own, you created it.
Yes.
What's
yes.
it called?
Mia Dea. I had 3.
My day.
Yeah.
Mia Dea?
My God.
My God.
Yeah, my God.
Why did you choose this name for
But it's an Mia Dea. Dea is a female.
Okay.
Mia Dea. We love the Italian foods, and I like it.
Right.
And that time we think like that. I don't know why.
just like the name.
Two other colleagues. We are best friends. Still, we are talking, and we are really good friends.
So you had the restaurant for
3
years
3 years in the restaurant.
in the restaurant. And it was doing
I'm looking to backside, for example, go to the grocery markets, bazaar, talk with the companies,
right.
and I bought everything for the company, and my friends, the other partners, they are looking to other jobs in the business. So we divide all jobs.
Right.
And 3 years I did this work. Before that I was working in airport company, and I finished the communication department and nearly 1 year I went to military service after university.
Infantry?
Military police, like we call it
Okay.
the gendarme.
Yeah, military. We have
Military
it too.
police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, good.
And then before that school. So everything it was good when I started the trip.
Right.
I didn't escape anything. Just I say, I want to see the world.
You would have been working a lot at a restaurant.
Yes.
So was
and
that what kind of gave you the context? I'm losing life. I'm working so much. I'm not having time for leisure, for friends, for my wife, my girlfriend, or anything.
No,
you have
it's
no
not-
wife.
it's-
You have no
no,
kids.
no kids, no wife.
But you had a
Actually, it's
girlfriend
not
at the time?
Yes.
So
yes.
were you feeling like I'm not having the time for nothing?
At that
at this
time, I
restaurant?
said, let's do it together. Let's travel together all the way to Turkey, to Japan by bicycle. And she said, no.
And that was
This is not my dream. This is your dream.
Right.
I don't want to cycling like that all the time.
And it wasn't like go and then I'll be here when you come back. It was just like go and kind of felt
She
like,
said, she was married
Right.
and keep continuing the life. And I said,
She
let's
got
do
married.
it. Yeah, let's do it together after the trip. But
right.
uh,
But it didn't work out.
yeah, it's okay.
And you felt like,
And thanks God, I keep continuing like that.
yeah. But it kind of worked out.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Because that would have been a long distance.
if I
relationship times 10.
yeah,
I'm
but
71 because 71 countries.
yeah. But if imagine if I accept it or if she accepted, probably I'm going to marry with her in Japan.
Right.
Then
Settle down in Japan.
yeah, maybe settle down in Japan, maybe Turkey,
7
kids, 7 kids, 10 kids, who know?
Another Italian
And I,
restaurant.
and I
No, no iron horse.
no iron horse anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's
the
good, I
life
mean-
is changed.
So you just knew, like, what do you think it was, the busyness of life at the time that kind of was the spark that you needed to say, I got to do the iron horse, I got to do this trip, I got to live life to the maximum, to the fullest, I got to see things. Like, what made you feel like you weren't seeing things, like you didn't know that you wanted to see more? What was it? Was there a moment that kind of poof, and you knew?
The first year, it was excited. I excited a lot.
You're excited about it.
Yeah, because it's the first year. I said I didn't understand what am I doing actually.
Right.
I didn't understand it. Just I organize. Every day I should do this kilometer. I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to reach the Japan in 6 months.
Right.
Fast. On the road, I meet other cyclists, which they were cycling 6 months, 5 years, 3 years. They're cycling around the world also. And I met a guy from Canada. His name is Nathan. And
Same age?
yeah, same age.
Do you remember what province?
He's now living in British Columbia. British Columbia near New Denver. I visited him
So this was
16 years ago.
This was around 2010. You met Nathan.
Yeah.
He's the same age as you.
Yeah.
He's doing the same thing as
Yeah,
you.
same things.
But,
But
he's been doing it for a few years.
8 years.
8 years.
8 years he was on the road,
20.
and I met with him in the middle of this Asia.
Right.
And he finished the 8 years, and I met with him on the road. And 2025,
Right.
I visited him here in British Columbia
For the first time in
yeah.
a long time.
after 16 years, and after 15 years. And I said that time we stayed in the hostel together, and he saw my documents. I calculate how many kilometers I'm going to do the other days. What should I do? Because when I check the program, I'm 2-3 days lost. So
Right.
it means I should keep continuing fast. And he saw it, and he asked me, Gurkan, you said me you are going to Japan. And I said, yes. Okay. He pushed all the papers this side, and he put a compass on the table. So where is the Japan? And I said, this way. Okay, just keep continuing. You don't need these kind of things.
I like this guy already.
Okay? You don't need these things. Just keep continue to east.
It was such a simple advice,
Simple advice.
but sometimes the simple advice cuts through all the fog, and it's so simple and clear.
And today I am here because of that.
Right. That one simple compass. That way.
You saw me on the road
Yeah.
and you invited me. And I said, okay. Because after 16 years, there's nobody wait me there. The B point.
Mm.
No rush, no time limit.
Right.
I can stay where I want.
Your own pace.
Peace. And no budget problem after 16 years.
Yeah. Right.
I'm retired.
47.
Yeah, I'm officially retired in my country. I have insurance. I have budget. I work with the companies,
Right. Sponsors. And
sponsors. So no bills,
So
nothing.
you chased your dream, and then the ability to continue on landed at your front door almost, found you. As you chased your passion and as you chased what you wanted to do, it attracted into your life the ability to continue on with it. People were so inspired by what you were doing that they wanted to become a part of it in some way, or thought, I can use my, like your tent here, and or maybe some of the other products you have, and they wanted to be part of it because they were inspired by your efforts
Yeah.
and your dedication, and all probably your fearlessness. I mean, in a way, it's kind of like legendary, right? Like I've met people crossing great distances on bikes, and some of them have stayed with me. I seem to bump into them. I don't know why, or they find me, or I find them. But I've never met someone on the road for 150,000 kilometers, 71 countries, 16 years from Turkey. Just very unique. Like, and you have almost been on the road 1/3 of your life. You've been a nomad, you've been nomadic, and you've been traveling through these countries for 1/3 of your life. That's your context now. So the amount of education and information that you've absorbed in those 16 years must just be, you'd have a library full of books you could fill just from understanding people and the lands, the country, the politics, the climate, the topography, the wildlife. We're talking about grizzly bears on Highway 37, you said?
Yes.
Coming from Yukon to British
Yukon to
Columbia.
British Columbia.
Northern, and you're seeing grizzly bears and
Everywhere. Every day I see black bears. Now totally 12 grizzly I saw on the road, and yeah, it's so.
tying your food up
I
in
talk
trees
with the
and-
First Nation peoples there. I put my tent near their house. It's amazing what I know it. If you think like this, and on this planet, the humankind is 300,000 years we are on it.
Right.
300,000 years on it.
Some would say.
How many, and 19th century, the humankind start to walk all these continents. 19th, because we discovered we discovered Australia, and the humankind start to walk all continents.
Right. Start to move
But-
around, migrate.
Yes, imagine one person passed the all continents with muscle powers. West to east, east to west, north to south, south to east. I started from Florida all the way go to Alaska. South, north, also east to California, San Francisco. Now I am here.
Right.
So I seal the continent.
Right.
It's not the past the continent,
Right.
or I sealed the continent.
Right. Right. You did the full continent. But you've been to different continents before.
Same, yeah. I did it also South America. I did it also in Africa.
So
And
this
I
is
did
what-
it on Europe.
So that's how you plan them: is you choose a continent,
I
and then
sealed the continent.
you go.
Yeah.
Right. You seal it off. You do
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole thing. Is what you mean. You complete the continent, right?
Yeah.
And then you see. So
And
it's probably tough to boil it down, but the top 3 places you've been. You said Spain, but like let's zero in even more.
Spain is good.
3
The
days in
Second,
particular.
South Africa.
Okay.
The third, Chile, for me. The 4, Colombia.
Right. What you're talking.
But why maybe most of the people don't like the Colombia. I don't know why, but I love the Colombia, Bogota, because when I woke up at 5:30 and I went out, full of cyclists everywhere.
Cyclists. You said what? 8,000.
Yeah, 10,000 cyclists you can see.
Right.
In a Sunday, nearly 4 million people are cycling in every Sunday
All over
since
that.
1962 or something like that.
All over the country.
In the Bogota, it's main, but in all over the country, people doing the same thing.
Some races, some just leisure.
Yeah.
Some that just.
It's
but everyone-
amazing. It's a
And everyone just knows Sunday is the day to go on the
Sunday
bike.
is unbelievable.
And no cars stay off the roads
Yes,
that day.
yes,
So it creates this climate of cycling.
perfect. And the weather is always 25 centigrade. It's nice. It's amazing. And the altitude, you have challenge. You climbed. You started, for example, 2,000, and you climbed to 4,000.
Right. That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
You challenge yourself.
Especially with how many
35 kilo this one. With this. But if I start to cycling in the deserts, or if I'm not going to see anybody in 10 days at the mountains, I start to carry 26-liter water on it,
right.
or 10 kilo food on it.
So it could go up to 100
So it's
pounds.
it's all the way. It's totally 70 kilo if I put all bags and everything.
So the bike weighs probably 13, 14 kilos on its own. There's nothing on it.
if get out of the bag and everything,
Uh-huh.
it's 18 kilo.
And then you're adding another 30, 40, 50
Yes.
kilos, depending if you're carrying water or whatever.
Yes, but I designed that frame, and the welding in Colombia, but the brand name is a Turkish, because I Kron company. I work with them long time. Maybe this year 2026 or 2027, we start to sell it. Who knows?
It's pretty cool.
It's just for touring.
And so what about it is unique? That strength, the strength of everything is meant for a lot of
it's-
weight.
Look, when you look this bike, it's well set up. It's compact and well set up. In the bazaar, in the market, when you check the all other touring bikes, they are not look like this.
No. Not at
You
all.
cannot see any bike like that.
Yeah, I see that a lot of, like, it's narrow. Like you've got everything. Like a touring bikes is usually stuff out that wide, but
Yeah.
you've got it in, which is really smart because you're beating the wind that way.
Yes, this is the
It's huge.
we call them, the bike packing. So the
Right.
bike packing stuffs, when you check, this is bike packing style, we call it. But on this bike, I have a minus 40-degree sleeping bag.
Right.
I have drone, I have chair, I have water filter system, I have small table. I have everything on the bike.
Female companion.
Yeah, maybe future.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. In Japan, so you started in Japan. So if you were to boil it down to your top 3 days, specifically the top 3 24-hour periods, what city are you in for these 3?
Cities.
Yeah, your favorite out of these 16 years. I know it's probably tough to kind of, but what comes to mind? What day in particular? Where were you? What comes to mind right off the bat as a phenomenal moment of the trip?
For example, summer in Tajikistan.
What city was?
It's a Silk Road. It's all the way from Panju River. Is near that part.
Okay.
It's a tough riding place. It's it's a unique. It's a huge challenge days.
Right.
So Tajikistan, I like challenge.
You like the
I
challenge,
challenge
right?
with myself.
'Cause you used to race as well, right? At one point.
The race in Chile, I joined the brevet race in 24 hours, 600 kilometer.
Right.
I joined the race with this bike with 3 bags, and that is the race.
600 kilometers.
600 kilometer in 24 hours.
What's the average speed?
20.
That's really good. Wow. Non-stop. So
Yeah, non-stop.
you're just eating on the bike. And
On the bike. Yeah, just 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. I arrived at checkpoint. Maybe 30 minutes. Just I close my eyes.
after that much time, like what starts to get sore? Is it the feet, the hands, the ass, just from being on the seat for so long?
That seat is also Brooks.
It's a Brooks, so
Yeah, Brooks saddle.
it's very comfortable.
It's really comfortable, but after 2,000 kilometers, this one is the new one.
Right.
So after 16 years on the road, I broke 2 Brooks saddle.
Saddles.
So 70. Each saddle is 70,000 kilometers.
Pretty good, eh? Hopefully
So-
Brooks hears that and they take it as a compliment.
Yeah, it's 70,000 kilometer, because I don't like to use the oils. They said you put some
Yeah,
oils,
lubricate it.
but when I was in the military service, when we put oil or some paint on our boats,
Right.
the leather is become destroyed very quickly.
Right.
So I know it, and I said I'm not going to use any oil on it.
Right.
So 70,000 kilometer done. This
Just
is
leave
the-
it. Don't touch it.
Yeah, don't
just
touch
ride
it. Yeah. And now this one is the new one, the third one. So I need a 2,000 kilometer because now I have a little pain. After 2,000 kilometer, it starts to going to take the shape.
Wow.
And yeah, it's
amazing.
still I had time for this, but with race at the time it's okay. I did it and I enjoy a lot, but I like traveling. I'm not a race guy. So, but the challenge, for example, I passed in Turkmenistan in Karakum Desert. I passed Taklamakan in China. I passed Mongolia in Gobi Desert. In Spain, Tabernas. In Africa, I passed the Sahara Desert, Kalahari Desert. In South America, Patagonia, Atacama Desert. In North America, I passed Basin Desert, and in Canada, Osoyoos deserts. You have also deserts.
And out of all of them, which one did you appreciate the most?
For me, the Mongolia Gobi Desert is the most difficult one because it's a strong sand. 12th day, 2010. I don't have a GPS system very well that time. I calculate everything with the compass and the map, and I filtered my pee because my water supply is finished.
So you have to drink your own.
Yeah, on pee. Yeah,
Drink your
I
own
have
urine.
MSR company ceramic filter.
it's
it's
good enough.
working.
You can-
It's enough.
You can take a leak in there and
Filter it, then 2 liter I spent, saved 2 liter pee, and filter it. Then I boiled it and put some medicines inside and keep continue.
crazy.
Make
Tasted fine. Tasted fine. No,
That is fine. Yeah. Yeah. When you mix with the other waters, it's okay.
right.
Yeah, it's okay.
Wow.
It was good.
Amazing.
But you in Mongolia, because
It's a desert. There's no water.
there is nobody.
There's no people. There's no
So
water.
the
There's
humankind, when you are in 2010, I know there's a road now, but in 2010 there is no road. So imagine you are cycling 360 degree. There is nothing. Even you cannot follow the tracks, because when you follow the
Compassing.
tracks, maybe it's going to a nomad tent. But when you reach that point, the nomads are left that area.
right.
So you should keep continue north to Ulaanbaatar, because I have enough water for just that distance.
Wow. So no
So
room for
just-
error.
Yeah,
No
just
room for a mistake.
yeah.
So and I am alone. 2000.
coming.
Yeah.
So does fear and anxiety ever come in?
I cried when I finished that desert.
Because you were so
I
relieved.
have a video. I didn't. I shared
Did
something.
you think you were gonna die at one point?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, because I know nobody going to come.
Right. So
You are alone.
That's a reality that most people.
You are alone there. Still, we were using.
How did you handle that? Like, how did you handle that emotion, that intensity of that?
It
fear?
was really difficult.
What did you do to keep your mind right? Did you just push it out of your mind, or did you think about did you sing, or what did you do?
Before 2010, I recorded videos about these situations, and before I entered that desert, I recorded a video in China, the north part of China, and I say in myself, I don't know what am I doing. Maybe I'm not going to pass that desert, but I want it. I
wanted a challenge.
Imagine it was really difficult for me because I'm not a cyclist before. I don't have a cyclist history, or the people in my country, they don't believe you. The people are saying,
yeah, 71 countries, 16 years. They don't believe you. 150,000 kilometers.
That time, no. But now they are proud.
Now
Now people are proud with me, the cyclists.
Because you've been on Fox News, you've been on some of these bigger things.
No.
People know their story.
I have an application for
Now you're
Guinness record now too. The man who passed the most deserts, most pedaling in this all continent in the desert.
You have 3 Guinness World.
Yeah, the second
record.
the second one is I passed the all highest vehicle pass in each continent, the highest one.
Wow.
I finished all of them. Do you know where is it in North America?
No, where is it?
And in Colorado, Trail Road Pass. When you check in the internet, most of the time, the internet show you the highest point.
Right.
But it should be continue to pass the other side. Is in Colorado after the Boulder. They call it Trail Road Pass.
How many meters?
3,300 something like
And what's the average grade?
10%.
10%.
10%.
Per 3. For how many? So
I don't
so
know.
30 kilometers.
I write it on my blog. You can, if you check my blog, there is a route section. You can see all my records and everything there.
Wow.
So, but when I finish the tour, then I can take the Guinness records, the paper, because I still keep continue. I have one more continent,
Right.
the Australia.
Right. Has anyone ever tried these records before?
No, I talk with the Guinness records. No,
It's almost
no,
inhuman, really.
No,
what
no,
you're
no,
doing.
nobody did it before.
So-
Because imagine 16 years, you need a data. You are alone.
Right.
When you check my Garmin, I'm using Garmin 16 years.
Wow.
So I'm one of the global athlete of the Garmin.
Right. Right. Like a spokesperson, like
Yeah.
an ambassador for Garmin.
Yeah, yes.
And
I
they're one of
give their headquarters in Kansas. I give a speech there.
So you're one of your sponsors, one of your supporters.
Yes.
One of the main one.
Yeah, one of the main one.
I
Yeah.
mean, one of your favorite ones.
The
You love them all.
most important, I can say it,
Yeah.
insurance company,
Okay.
health.
Right.
That is the most important thing
Right.
on this trip, actually.
Right.
The Anadolu Insurance Company in my country, this is the most important.
How did they get involved?
Then the bicycle, because we are using bicycle, Crown Company.
Okay.
So this insurance is the most important thing, actually.
Right.
Health.
Right.
I broke my left arm, 4 parts. Yes. I did a fall, tumbling
Going
in
down.
go down in Patagonia.
Steep.
2 days I used the bike with a broken arm because the nearest hospital is 120 kilometers
So
far
your arm's broken
away,
in 4 places. And you
and
just keep
I
going.
put some sticks
split?
and yes,
Like
and
splits?
use my
Because it starts to mend. It
Yeah.
starts to heat. It starts to.
yes.
So you want to make sure it's straight, or your arm's
Yeah.
going to look like a ladder, right?
I have some experiences before because I like snowboard,
Right.
and I used the hands. Still, I have a tendon problem actually.
Right.
But that time it saved my life, and I keep continuing to hospital. And
Did they have to re-break it, or was
in
it okay?
Chile, it was happened in July 2017. July 2017 in Patagonia. It's been in winter in Patagonia.
Right.
That time we were cycling 3 or 4 cyclists from other countries, Finland, Spain, England, and one guy I don't remember. Very few guys cycling in Patagonia in winter time. So I broke broke it in Puerto Natales, and I called the other Spanish guy. Hey Javier, where are you? And I know he is coming back. I'm waiting you in Puerto Natales because I broke my Punto Arenas. I broke my hand. I'm now in the hospital, but we should go to Ushuaia, end of to South America together. I need help.
Help, right?
You need to cut
guide.
my wind.
To guide,
Yeah.
right?
Uh,
Moral support too,
yeah.
probably, right?
So this kind of things happened on the road. A truck hit me in Saudi Arabia. I have an operation here. These teeth are fake.
Right. Is that the scar?
Yeah.
This
Because,
is from the
yeah,
back, from
yeah,
being
pa-
hit.
2014 it's
Right.
happened. So
Must have been rough.
the insurance company is important.
So, were the physical accidents more difficult than the moments of intense fear, like when you're crossing the desert and you realize I got to get across, or I'm out of water, I'm drinking my own urine here, I got to get across? What was harder, some of the physical moments, or was facing that fear of death? And what was more?
Yeah, at the end of the Gobi Desert, I fear a lot because I always ask myself, is it possible may I pass this or not?
Yeah.
I don't want to die here. It was really,
No one's gonna find you.
yeah.
That's
2010, I don't have a track system, but I have a Garmin GPS tracks, but nobody can see me, where am I? 2012, I had that GPS system. One of them, for example, the situation in Bolivia, I was in 5,000. I was cycling in 5,300 meter in Bolivia somewhere near the Uturuncu. And I filter the water, and this water is come from a mine. It looked like a clean, but it was not. I filter it, I boil it, I drink it, but at night I was vomiting and diarrhea at the same time.
What kind of mine was it?
Sorry?
What kind of mine?
I don't know
Type of
what
mine?
kind of mine. I don't remember now.
But something got
So
through
they
filter, right? Wow.
yeah. So then at that time I was the SOS system, the Garmin SOS system I had.
So you set
But
up the
but
SOS.
I always thinking. I said, should I push the SOS or not? SOS and vomiting, and then my blood pressure is go down and become unconscious, and I woke up at morning,
Oh wow.
and I said, wow, because before I push, I become unconscious.
Wow.
This is the one of the situation. I have a lot of situation like that. Sometimes I am lucky, and these kind of things, but I never stop. I always keep continue. Even the truck hit me, I keep continue. Yeah, something happened in United States also very bad. I don't want to talk about this one, but for example, in Alaska, I tried to pass the Arctic Circle. I passed the Arctic Circle in Finland, in Europe. I passed the Ecuador in Kenya. I passed the Ecuador in Ecuador. And I passed the Arctic Circle in Alaska.
Right.
So only one line left, South Arctic Circle. I need to go to Antarctica.
Right.
And I need to pass it by bike. It's the first time again in humankind history somebody passed all the lines with a bicycle.
Right.
So I will do it later. But on the other hand, between Fairbanks to Arctic Circle, the weather is 47 centigrade.
Hot.
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 47 in
Wow.
Alaska. And I'm shocked. 47 on my bike. Oh my
It's
God.
really far north, but it's hot.
It's hot. Because of that, not million, billion mosquitoes.
Oh wow.
Billion. I was cycling with a net, full of net, okay? And the weather is hot. When I open this, the mosquitoes start to enter my mouth, oh my God. I saw some cyclists, they stop cycling. They say it's crazy what we are doing here. So, but they are just went there for daily trip,
Right.
okay? And they're going
You
back.
couldn't even see the air really if there's so many.
Oh, it's
They would
million,
block out the
billion.
sun.
Imagine. And
They're very hungry.
the problem is, okay, I am with the net, but I need to eat something,
Yeah.
okay? So I have a second net.
Right.
Before I eat something, I run very fast
Right.
and come to sit my chair and put the
Right.
net. Then I boiled my food here. Okay, everything is good. But the second problem, when you boil the food here, so this smell is going to my net. So I should enter the tent with this net.
Right.
But if you smell food,
It's the bear.
as the bear, this is the problem. Oh my God, it's full of stress.
Nature trying to kill you, eh?
Because of that, in 1 week, I hate to cycling in that part of the road. But I said for the Guinness record, I should finish and I should pass that line.
What was the name of the place again?
It's between Fairbanks, Fox to Arctic Circle.
How many miles?
400 kilometer or something
And
like that.
Mosquitoes the whole time.
And the road is full of gravel,
Right.
and you climb a lot.
Right.
When you start to climb,
Oh my God.
because of that, I have an eczema now here, and still I have it.
Wow.
It started there.
That's just wild.
Yeah.
So, like, again, this moment when you're going through the desert and you're not sure you're going to make it to the Mongolian desert, you said?
Yeah. Why is it difficult? Because I want to say this. Imagine a place 360 degree, no sound,
No sound.
no wind,
No,
nobody living around,
No
no
people.
any people, no plant,
No animal.
no bird, no animal, nothing. No action, no sound.
Like a different planet.
No action, no sound.
Yeah.
If you are not going to desert alone, it means you are not lonely.
Right.
You will be never lonely in this planet if you are not going to desert alone.
Right.
And no sound, no action. So this is not normal.
Right. Yeah.
If you think like that, and if you're cycling that point in 12th day,
Nothing's
Nothing.
impossible after that, eh?
yeah.
How did you get through that fear, though, that moment when you're like, I'm not sure I'm going to make this, and fear is kind of taking over your mind and trying to it's trying to take over. It can paralyze you. Fear can paralyze you. How did you keep going? How did you push the fear aside and continue on? What did you
If you stop, you die.
Did you tell yourself something?
Yeah. If I stop there, so if I
So you told yourself, if
yeah,
you stop,
yeah.
you're
If
going
I
to die.
stop, die. because nobody going to come to save you, and you
Did you
have
have
enough water, not enough food. You cannot stop there.
Did you have to tell? Like some people call them mantras, but they say some things out loud to kind of keep themselves going. Is there anything you're saying to yourself in that moment, or how are you keeping yourself? You're saying, "Listen, Gurkan, if you don't keep going, you're dead." Were you saying things like that to yourself? You're kind of
Yeah.
talking to yourself a
Yeah.
little bit and saying, "Hey, snap out of
Yeah.
it, keep going."
I did it,
Right. That's great.
and loudly. Not
Yeah.
inside. Hey, I cannot stop here.
Hey.
Okay, keep continuing, Gurkan.
Listen, you
That's it.
asshole.
Yeah.
You gotta keep going or you're fucking dead.
Yeah, now this is the first year.
Right.
Now everything is easy.
Right. Yeah, that's another important and interesting point is that when you've encountered stimulus that is this big, that it encompasses your whole world, that it's so much, then any stimulus afterwards seems small, right? If you have a challenge that's this big and so great it almost seems impossible, then any challenge, any suffering, any resistance in life seems possible because you've climbed and survived such great obstacles in the past. And I think it's an interesting point that it's suffering. Suffering is what creates the beautiful understanding of survival and our full capability to survive. And when we suffer and see what we can take, how much we can take, and how strong we really are, we realize we're not as weak and as small as we think we are, right?
Yeah,
we really
I agree.
built well, created well. Somebody put a lot of design and thought into how we're made, and
After a while,
Yeah.
when you spend a lot of time in the nature, you adaptate. You understand you are the part of this nature.
right,
You shouldn't fight with it.
right.
You
Try to find some unity and
yes, but after 16 years, I can say the most difficult part is not the nature now anymore.
right,
Imagine the country to country, country to country. The culture is changed. People are changed.
right. So that becomes the more difficult.
More difficult now. The people are.
And what part of that becomes difficult exactly?
The political situations are affected traveling around the world because
Right.
I'm carrying a flag.
Turkish
Turkish flag,
flag.
sometimes, is affected.
You have your accent.
Accent, I have accent. But when I stop and talk with the people, everything is okay. But the first impact, it's sometimes
Takes some time.
you need the time. In this lens, for example, when the people are trust you, you see the amazing hospitality,
Right,
unbelievable hospitality. You see this lens. But
Right.
I said when the people are trust you.
right,
Before that, no, nobody want to talk you. Okay, I put my tent somewhere. They say, "Hey, continue, don't stop
Right.
here." Even I say one night I'm going to stay there. I say, no. But when the people are trust you,
you have a problem.
oh my God, it's one of the best hospitalities I saw in this lands. It's amazing, but thanks God I finished the communication department, so it's easy for me.
Right. You used to work in the
Yeah, it's
communications
work. Yeah,
department.
communication skills I use.
Right.
What
So
I
you're
learned
able
in
to-
the university.
Able to build rapport quickly with
Yes,
people.
yes. I understand the people very well,
Right.
and then I keep continue with a line.
Right.
So I adaptate the cultures and everything very quick.
Right.
So it's good.
Right. Right.
And I read every night in the tent. I read the book about the countries. I learn their culture, everything, their what they like, what they don't like, how they are living in the country.
So you try to understand a country before you enter it.
Yeah, of course.
Do you
of
think
course.
that? So do you think? So we're in Canada here, and maybe the U.S. too. There's a lot of people coming. Do you think they're trying to understand Canada, kind of like as they come here, all these new people are coming here? Do you think they're trying to understand Canada like you're trying to understand?
No, not like that.
Why not?
Why not? Because now the problem is people are try to leave because of the all economic problems everywhere around the world.
Right.
Not only in Canada or US or everywhere.
Everywhere.
But if you compare with some states or some countries with Canada, Canada is still good. So people want to live here and people want to come here. The main problem is first you need the food.
Right.
Then life standards coming in. So
Right.
when you look to life standards here, it's good. So
Living
people,
standards, the living
people,
standards, right.
people, because of that, people want to change their countries.
Right. Are they? Do you think they understand Canada when they come here? Do they read about it and learn about it and understand it?
The Canada is always, I can say, when you pass the border,
Right.
the 180 degree, everything is changed.
Right.
It's totally changed.
Right.
But I want to say this, here is also same. The province I saw now, Yukon, British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Ontario is my fourth province. And in states, I saw 30 states. So states and the province are like a country for me.
Right.
So totally different than each other.
Right.
Mentality is different.
In Canada
People
too,
are different. Yeah, Canada is same. Provinces are different.
Provinces are different.
Different. Saskatchewan and the people here is,
People are
I'm
different.
sure, is different. I know Yukon and the British Columbia is totally different.
Right. Right. Right.
It's same everywhere. Is because these are like a country.
So like this, so our conversation and our interactions here in Ontario are very maybe different than what you experienced in the Yukon and different from British Columbia.
Yeah, I'm 3 days here now
Right.
because I entered the Ontario.
So I'm
3
one of
days.
your first
So,
Ontario interactions. First.
interactions.
Yeah.
Just I can say this.
Right.
It's the same hospitality what I saw in the other part of the Canada.
Right.
Still keep continue same hospitality.
Right.
I miss to talk with people 7 a.m. in Tim Hortons when I reach the coffee. I drink coffee and then I talk with the people there,
Right.
with the farmers.
Right.
We save the Canada. We save the world together.
Right.
I like that conversation in Tim Hortons.
That's something my uncle and I we always say together. We have a discussion. We said, "Oh well, now that we've saved the world, let's get on with our
Yeah,
you know?
same. But in Tim Hortons, 7 a.m. between 8 a.m., all the farmers are there.
Yeah. It's beautiful, right?
And one of my friends, they are checking my track system, and one of them said, "Hey, you stopped 2 times in Tim Hortons," and I said, "Did you miss that?" "Yes, yeah, I miss it. I stopped here." I said, and
Well, that's a gathering point. Tim Hortons has become almost like iconic for Canadians. It's
yeah,
almost
I know the history. I know very well.
right, the hockey player.
Yes,
and
I know it very well.
now people are starting to feel like it's losing some of that charm, but you know, because it's become a way to make money, so a lot of people are buying the Tim Hortons, and maybe it's you know, some Canadians feel like it's losing some of that Canadiana, you know, that Canadian charm. But it depends on the town. Like in small towns like this, you go to Tim Hortons and it's farmers and it's very much the same. But you go to a big city and it's different. So it's really hard to say where that sentiment comes from. I don't know, but I mean, it's still a gathering place, and you got these different cultures that you're encountering as you go through all of these 71 countries for the last 16 years, 150,000 miles. You're like, what's one thing that you do, or maybe a handful of things, like what's your toolbox for building rapport quickly with people, especially in places where maybe you sense a little bit of maybe they're a bit territorial, or maybe they're not friendly, they're not sure about you. Like, how do you build rapport with the people to have the trust quickly so that you're not getting into a problem? Is there any stories about that?
It's a sense. It's very strange, but it's a sense.
Right.
I understand.
Body language.
Yeah, body language.
It's
like today when we met.
Imagine it's 16 years
Right.
On the road.
So much
So much story.
seeing things.
So yeah, in some countries, beyond people are invite me. I understand. They invite me very strange place, and maybe they are going to rob me.
Right.
So
Says you got-
yeah, but yeah, it's.
So you have to be careful, right? Has
yeah,
that
of
happened?
course.
Have people tried to
Yeah,
rob you?
yeah.
They have
because-
tried.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what was the worst experience like that happened where you're not sure how if you're going to walk away or
In one country, when we were camping,
what country was it? Can you say or
no, I don't
You
want
don't
to.
wanna
Yeah,
say, okay.
say these countries.
We'll keep it vague.
We were camp with other cyclists, and suddenly, when we are in the tent, with the machine guns, tuk, 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 the bullets passed near our tents.
just in the air?
Not air, actually.
Oh, okay,
They passed near our tents.
right.
And they came, they take out our tents, and they arrested us with other cyclists. This a bad situation at that time.
You go into a van altogether.
We went their camp, we walk, but at that time, yeah, I talk with them a political way. Then I met with their captain, and we talk a little, and they said, okay, you are free, you put your tent here around this and keep continuing tomorrow morning.
Right.
But the situation is, imagine it's 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. in the morning, and some people are attacked your tent.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
So how did you, in that moment, you were able to gain enough rapport where you're arrested to they're setting you free and say you can camp here and then you see you in the morning. They didn't even tell you to get out of here now. They said you can stay for the night. So that's quite a ways. Like you went from arrested to you're free to stay and then go in the morning, but go in peace kind of thing. How did you get there? Like what did you say? What did you do to kind of build that rapport in that moment?
I said it's a good point when I finished the communication that part. So you should learn how to speak with the people.
So can you talk about that a little bit? From your
For
knowledge
example,
of that?
you are in the how can I say a government workers, the military service, they arrested us.
Right.
So it means you should talk with them with their language.
Right.
So politicians talk with the politicians politic language.
Right.
Okay, and we are. I'm a soldier.
Right.
I'm a Turkish soldier.
Right.
So it means you should talk with them as soldier style.
Right. So what would that sound like?
Yeah.
What would that sound
La
like?
sound is up a little.
Faster? Faster tempo?
Self confidence
Right.
and fast. They are shouted. You are shouted. Eye contact, same things, and also you should learn. You should know the country culture and everything, history, and how you connect with your country.
Right.
So in this situation, you talk like that.
Right. So was
then,
there something you did to connect? in the
yeah,
countries?
connect. Yeah, then they
What did you
invited
do
their captain
Uh-huh.
and Terry and Elena. They are from Spain. We were together, Yong Chong, and then I changed the language.
To Spanish.
Yeah, no, another language.
Okay.
When I changed the language there, and I understand them, they understand me.
Okay.
So then they said, okay, stay here, camp, because why it's happened? The area which we put our tent is a forbidden area, they said. Just we put our tent near the river.
Okay.
We didn't. How we are going to know that that area is a forbidden area? There's no
Forbidden, right.
no sign
No
around
sign.
there. You cannot put your tents like that. There's no sign.
Right.
And so these kind of things happens everywhere, and
but I say that yes, every country have the bad people.
Right. So you're talking about mirroring in a way.
Yes.
We call it mirroring in communication, where
Yes,
you're talking to a military, you talk in military terms and posture and
Yeah.
pace and volume,
yeah,
and then you're able to create trust with the mirroring, and so mirroring comes into play a lot. But it must be difficult when you're coming to a new culture where you don't know the language, you don't know the customs, how to mirror quickly in those moments.
For
right?
example, in Africa, one country, we entered a very civilization is very less area. With a French guy, Guter, I met with him on the road, like the others. We were cycling together and we camped somewhere in the mountains. At night, when we are sleeping, a group of the people, they come with their knives. They shouted. In that point, we don't understand their language. It's not important you speak English or Turkish or Arabic or other. It's not important. French, they don't understand you.
Right.
But they are shouting you and they have the knife like that.
Right.
So what you are going to do?
Yeah. You're overpowered. You're outnumbered.
Okay.
Yeah. You need rapport quickly.
We are not carrying any gun.
Right.
Okay, even the gun is not a solution there.
Mm-hmm.
So in that point, you should look to people very well. And I saw the guy who shot at me, and his hand have a eczema on his hand.
Right. What did that tell you?
Okay, eczema. And I said to him, wait a minute. I said, they are shouting, wait a minute. In that point, my medical bag
Background.
inside my tent,
Right.
I open it and I give some medicines
To him.
to him, and I show his hand and put the cream
Right.
like this, and I give them to him.
Right.
Okay, so he look, he talk a little, and they went. Nothing happened. The other day, they came with few ananas. Pineapple?
Pineapple,
Yeah.
right.
They came with some pineapple and they give it to us.
Right. After you.
Tomorrow morning. Yeah, the other day
Right.
morning.
Right.
Look, this is. Can
Like-
you imagine? They came with the knife. They shot at us. Then
Cream. Then
cream,
pineapples.
So in
Pretty
that
good.
situation,
Pretty good improvement.
yeah,
Yeah.
But if you are not looking around like this,
miss it.
you miss it. This detail.
That's it.
How you going to? So you should be calm.
kind.
Be kind.
Look for something to.
Yeah, of course,
Somebody to
because-
service. To
Yeah,
be of
this is
service,
their
right?
territory. You enter their territory, okay, and you should be calm. If you become start afraid, so everything has become worse.
Right. That's one thing I noticed. I mentioned I spend a lot of time in Guatemala, and one thing I noticed, because we were in Northwest Highlands, mostly Mayan peoples there, when someone from Canada or really any culture goes there, you really stand out. So 10 years ago when I went, a lot of times pointing and laughing, you know? And in a way it's a test, because if someone points and laughs at you and you get angry or kind of become more closed, then it gets worse. And
Yeah.
but if someone points and laughs and you're like, and they laugh even more, right? And it shows that you're, you know, it's kind of a test of passage. It's a rite of passage. Can you not take yourself so seriously that you become
It's true.
right?
It's
you know,
true.
so
It's true.
and it shows that you just let yourself down. Be able to understand the humor or to create humor in moments, right?
Yeah.
Right. But do you want another Guinness?
In 24 hours, 3 country
Okay.
in each continent.
Right. It's wild. Would you like another Guinness to drink?
Yes.
Okay, I'll put this on pause and we'll have another Guinness.
After time, I passed Alberta and Saskatchewan here in Canada.
So when you say lose a kilo, you mean lose a weight?
So I gained weight
Like
yeah, I need
your
a
body.
fat
Right.
because in winter
The cold.
fat because of fat is cold.
Right.
Nearly 8 kilo.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So let's
and,
talk about diet a little bit. What are you eating when you're on the road?
Rice, pasta, tuna.
Right.
Uh,
Not a lot of meat. Turkey?
on the road. That it's difficult. I prefer to stop in a nice steak restaurant.
Right.
Nice because the hamburgers are most of the time is
Filler.
industrial.
Industrial. Okay.
Industrial.
So not organic. you mean?
Not organic.
Not good meat.
Yeah. So I prefer to stop in a nice restaurant and
Eat properly.
Proper-
Especially having owned a restaurant, you understand good food. and
Yeah.
Good
yeah.
quality meat and stuff.
And
We have a lot of people say we have poor quality of food in Canada. Specifically, some of the pesticides and things they use on our crops have something called glyphosate, which is in Roundup. Roundup is the pesticide that kills all of the insects and maybe pests that would kill crops. Now, like if in other countries, and you could look this up to check it, but in other countries, if even small amounts of glyphosates are found, just traces of it are found, it's not fit for human consumption, like in Europe. I'm not sure about Turkey, but for this reason, a lot of our vegetables and our vegetables are in a way, they have this toxic thing that's destroying a lot of the health in the body. Like it starts in the gut, it creates inflammation. Inflammation creates things like allergies, allergic responses, autoimmune conditions. So it's like a buildup of toxicity in the body. So that lately there's become a popular diet to eat ruminant animals. Ruminant animals, of course, like beef, goats, lamb,
yeah.
things with the stomach, intestines, a way to filter out some of these things. And they're calling it, some of it's calling the ketogenic diet. Some of it's calling the carnivore diet, where you're just eating meat solely to get the fuel from the fats and to get away from some of the chemicals that are being sprayed on these vegetables and fruits that we're eating all the time, that in fact are not used in other countries because they're considered poisonous. Even trace amounts of this stuff, right? And some other things. Well, also GMOs, genetically modified, different seeds and things like that. In European countries, I know in France for sure, when I was there, I found I could eat the bread, I could eat the pasta, and it had no problems with my stomach. But here, I cannot eat those things. And someone said to me, well, it may be because here in France, GMOs are not lawful, they're not permitted for human food. So it's kind of interesting. I mean, one thing that I mean, there's politics, there's language, there's culture, but the way people treat food in different countries, and the purity of food, and the respect for food, and the respect for farmers is different across the world too, right?
For example, in Africa, the foods are organic.
Right.
I enjoy a lot in
Africa's
Africa.
a poor place, like economically considered poor, right? Or lower, not as prosperous.
Actually, it depends where you
Where
are.
you are.
For example, in Morocco, in Africa, it's
Yeah.
amazing. Their foods are amazing.
Right.
I was cycling in Morocco. How many months? 4 or 5 months, something like that.
Right.
And I enjoy a lot there. Foods, nature, history, everything is good. Algeria is also same. If you go to the south, South Africa. It's like a European country.
Because for us, we hear organic and we think that's expensive. It's very expensive.
Yeah. The organic foods are cheap there.
Why? Why expensive here and why cheap there? What do you think it is?
Actually, imagine you have a lot of lands here.
Yeah.
You,
So what
your
could it
farm-
possibly be?
Your farm area is, if you compare with Africa, you have a huge
Canada is only one country, and you have huge farmlands
Yeah.
in Saskatchewan or the south part of Alberta.
Right.
Maybe here also, Ontario. The last 3 days I was cycling in near their farms, and I saw. You have farms actually, and the point is why here is expensive.
For organic. Why? Yeah.
Or not organic.
Yeah.
I don't know actually what they are using in their farms.
Right.
I don't want to say they are not organic, but it's expensive. I
But
expected.
in Africa, no, it's not.
No,
expensive.
it's not expensive. If you,
So-
I can say this. Maybe in Africa, for me, it's not expensive. Maybe it's expensive to people who live in that country,
Right.
but for me, it's not expensive there.
Right.
Because the money, the dollar or the sterling or the other Turkish lira is more valuable than their money. So because of that, it's not expensive for me.
Right.
But here, Canada is expensive than United States actually.
So do you think there's some sort of something interfering? I mean, in Guatemala it's the same way. People will grow stuff and it's largely organic there.
Organic, yeah, you can compare it also
They
very
compare.
well.
But here it's almost like you can't you can't grow things cheap. Like farmers can't grow things cheaply here. And I wonder what is the interference that creates that?
Probably you have a lot of lands, but you sell your products to other countries.
Okay. So it needs to have shelf life. It needs to stay
Yeah.
colorful and stay not go bad for a long time.
Yeah,
So this becomes the focus is not the health and the quality of the food, but how long it can last
Yes.
as it's transported around.
yes, because of that.
Right.
Because
So
of
then-
that transportation situation,
Right.
and you sell most of your products to outside to Canada. Because of that, you use that chemicals.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess
Imagine who is going to
Right.
buy
a strawberry for
strawberry.
$17.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people. I mean, I don't. I mean, but I just think that when the focus of the food is commercialism or profit, then you've lost your way with food. You know, like when you've lost your food is fuel, it's nourishment, and if that's not the focus and it becomes profit, then you're thinking of ways to make animals grow as quickly as possible, as fat as possible, so you can get as much pound off of that chicken as possible. So you're using steroids, you're using things to increase the size, you're using things to keep disease at bay because you're messing with nature and you want to create more meat off of something that's quite like chickens in Guatemala are very small. Chickens here, they look like they're a freak of nature almost, right? The cows in Guatemala, I noticed, they're just very beautiful. The cows here, I look at them and I think they don't look healthy, right? They don't look like the cows in Guatemala are beautiful animals. All these colors, and they're not super fat. They're not overly fat. They're lean, and you can sometimes see their ribs, and they're just eating the grass. But here, the cows are stuck in small spots, and everything has become profit driven rather than.
For example, I don't think so.
think so?
Canada exports meat from outside. Is it? Are they Canada exports meat outside?
That's a good question. I am not sure if they do or they don't, but I mean, I'm not sure.
For example, in our country we have 90 million people live. In Germany, 50 million people live, or in Spain, 70 million people live in France. Maybe I
Right.
don't know. Look, the populations is
Right.
too much. But 70 million people, there is no enough farm to feed all this population.
People.
So you need a mass production,
Right.
and you have lands here, and you have an opportunity to mass production. So mass production meaning is you need to use that chemicals,
Right.
and when you use the chemicals, you cannot. Okay, these chemicals foods are from Europe, and this part is for Canadian people.
Right.
The farmers think business, so they
Everything the same.
same.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I mean, because we have the land to spare. You've been cycling across Canada for a while. You just see it's like land for miles. We have land to spare, but we can't seem to have homes for people. Enough homes for people. We have a housing crisis in Canada, and that's homes have become unaffordable in a place where you can find more land in a place, but
And I don't understand why. Because you have enough trees,
Yes,
enough place,
right,
you can build house everywhere,
Right.
and you can finish the all wires around the world. Why? Because you have the lands and empty.
the wood and and it should be
Nobody.
it should be cheap, yet it's so expensive, and it's the same with our oil. We have all this oil in Alberta, and we can't Alberta doesn't actually process its oil. It takes it out and it sends it other places to process. So it becomes a very complicated situation to bring the oil, from crude to completely processed where it's in the market. So we have the food, we have the land, we have some of our natural resources, and it's just hard. Some people say, Canada should almost be cutting a check for every person because we're such a rich in natural resources here. But
Yeah.
instead we have one of the highest taxed. Our citizens are some of the highest taxed in the world. When you factor in income tax, we have double tax. Like every time a car gets sold, it's tax has to be paid again to the government. So if that car gets bought, sold to someone else, they pay tax. The next purchaser pays tax. It might get taxed eventually more than the value of the car. Our taxes with double taxes,
Same in my country.
and the same in your country, and with our income tax, which is anywhere between the lowest income bracket 20%, but it goes up to as high as into the 30 percentile range. And then we have our harmonized taxes on goods and services. So you go buy an orange or an apple or a box of toilet paper or whatever, you're going to be paying 13-14% with GST and PST. So eventually our taxes get to the point where when you put it all together, it's up around 50% or more that we're being taxed as Canadians. And so it leads to this place of things are very expensive and people can't afford just to live, right? Just to buy land, to have a home.
But still, the outside of this lens, people think that the Canada is the most stable country in the world.
Yeah.
So they want to come here and live and continue their life.
Good
here.
marketing, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Something's going on.
It's a good marketing, yes.
Good marketing. Yeah. But I don't know, it's just an interesting observation, and I don't have any answers, but it's very odd in a place that has land to spare that there's a housing crisis, and the kids, this next generation will not be able to afford a home anywhere near a city center. Homes here, the average price for a home here is sitting around $500,000. In order to have a mortgage, in order to service a mortgage that's $500,000, you have to have great credit, so no debt, and be making $100,000 a year. It's a very small bracket of people that makes that, has no debt. So basically, for intents and purposes, people are priced out of the market. They're unable to buy a home. Well, people in their 50s, 60s, that have already started, like we started, I'm 50 almost now, so I was able to afford a home before things got expensive. I don't think I could now. I think it'd be very difficult to start now, and I feel very much sympathy for kids in their 20s 25,
Yeah,
or
it's
they're
the-
trying to get started and they won't be able to start a home. They think about having a family, but it's so expensive. But you've traveled to countries where there's so little. Maybe they're even living in makeshift homes, and they have 5, 6, 7 kids, and they're happy, and they have good organic food. You've probably
It's true.
seen that.
Yeah,
it's
I
true.
saw it a lot.
And so, what's going on, and why the discrepancy? Why the disparity of? Why the contrast in a country that?
But when they meet with this kind of life, they want this life.
Right.
Because in that small towns, they don't know this life. They didn't see it before.
Right.
But when they learn, when they saw, it affects psychologically their life,
Right.
and they desire to live like this.
Right.
Then everything is changed.
So what would that be? What would that change if you were to describe that change in one word, where they go from a place of contentment to no, I can no longer be content with that. I must have this now.
What I said in Tajikistan, they were very amazing small towns. Oh my God, it was really amazing at that times. They didn't have any asphalt roads, most of the
All gravel.
places, all
Dirt.
gravels. If the asphalt is arrived at their towns, the towns are going to change.
Right. Interesting.
They lost their everything.
Right. So
Really?
the key is gravel.
And 16 years later, I saw some cyclist photo and everything. Everything is changed.
That is
Just
interesting.
after asphalt arrived there,
Right.
it's that,
In a way,
and
it makes
I
sense.
understand them.
Yeah,
I
right, in a way it
understand
makes
them
sense.
very
They're very
well.
expensive to pave roads.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
very
yeah.
expensive.
Yeah, I understand this. The world has changed. It's okay.
So if you're paving a road,
Yeah.
it's for the purpose of industry, right?
Yeah,
And so
it's-
it's bringing industry is coming. So it kind of makes sense. It kind of connects.
We always say the new generation is totally different than us.
And our parents said the same thing. Probably,
Yeah,
right?
2,000 years ago, somebody write on the rocks. The new generation is not same.
Right.
So it's in each generation is everything is same. It's not.
Do you think it's sad? Do you think it's sad that we've lost like some of the arts, like writing letters, and we've lost some of these things? The ability, like people used to talk on the phone quite a bit. That's become less and less. Text messaging, things have become online. Think we're
I'm not.
losing? I don't think about it much.
I'm like this.
Here.
I choose my life.
You're not really. Yeah, it's
Okay.
not touching your.
Yo, I'm
you're
on
affected by
internet and everything is okay. I read 10 years ago, so 16 years ago, I was carrying books,
Right.
but now I have Kindle.
it. Right.
16 years ago, I have a DSLR camera photograph, and I try to. Now I have iPhone.
Right. So things have gotten
So,
lighter.
yeah, I
Yeah.
like the technology, but I use it for myself, and I enjoy it.
Right.
It's your choice.
But it hasn't taken. the
You
place.
should spend your time on internet or X or Facebook. It's your time.
Right.
The time is the most important thing in this life. If it's past, there's no another chance.
Right. So it's the most valuable resource.
Yes.
Really. More than money.
So once a time in a school, in a high school, I give a speech for the kids, what I saw on the bike, something like that. One of the kids asked me, hey, Mr. Gurkan, why we should travel the world like you? We don't need to travel like you. We have now VR glasses.
Right.
We can travel where we want.
Yeah.
Even you cannot go there with
Why
your
do we
bike.
need- right.
Why we should travel
we need
like
that?
you? And I said, wow, it's a good question. It's really a good question. When you are using your VR glasses in your home, how many cents you use?
One.
How many cents?
Maybe one, maybe two.
Two. One, you see it. The second one, maybe you hear something, sounds. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
smell.
two. How many cents we have?
5.
Maybe sometimes the scientist says it's more.
Maybe more.
Okay, so it's mean you cannot use your all sense if you are not
Yeah.
travel like me.
Right.
And then the one the other kids said me, hey, maybe you don't need, you don't know the Neuralink. At the future, maybe 2 or 3 years later, we are going to feel, smell, and test it. So it's going to come. So what are you going to tell us when the time is come?
Right.
Like that. Okay, it's good point. I'm watching what's going on. So you said, I am going to test, I am going to feel, you're going to feel this sense and everything at the future, maybe 3 or 4 years later. But how you are going to know the test is same like that? Because all of these are codes.
Right.
The computer engineers write a code. You think that you are drinking a water. How you are going to know it is a water?
It reminds me of the movie The Matrix.
Okay.
You know, it's not real, right?
So it is Neuralink meaning is not, it's not going to same things. What am I doing?
So the question would be: Are you accepting of the fact that your experience is artificial, or do you demand to have an experience that is real?
Yeah, it's
And
your choice.
It's your choice.
It's your choice. You can believe it's a water.
But it's a good question, and every question is an answer.
Yeah.
Because when you ask that question, it's ground for some internal reflection. Like, do I wish for, and am I accepting, and do I accept artificial in the place of real? Do I really accept this as my existence? And if I accept that in my existence, why don't I accept it across the board? Just put me on a table, lay me down, put the eyes in, plug me in, and I will live my life. Would you? I mean, it really is a good catalyst for reflection, to ask ourselves what is really valuable. And I think at the heart, I think when we all ask ourselves that, we're going to answer, I want something that's authentic.
I'm sure most of the people going to choose that life.
Yeah, the real
I'm sure.
life, where you're talking to a real person.
And because of what, fear. Most of the thing is fear.
Fear's on the fear.
They
Everything.
don't want to go outside because of for example,
ticks.
they are going to ticks. They are going to afraid to ticks. They are going to afraid to mosquitoes, lions, people. Why I'm going to, for example, COVID. Why should I go to Guatemala? Maybe they are going to kill me there.
Right.
So I can sit in my house, use my VR glasses, and use my motorbike or car in Guatemala streets.
Right.
What was the name of this game on PlayStation, where you are driving car in the cities?
Right.
I forgot the name.
Grand Theft Auto or something like that.
Grand
Theft Auto.
Yes.
Right. Are we stealing the cars?
Yeah.
That's great. Right.
It's going to become more realistic at the future, I'm
Right.
sure.
It's fascinating.
And people prefer to live that life.
So you're doing the opposite, really. Like, you've maybe had, before me today, maybe you've talked to 5 other people, right? Or 10 people. How many interactions, real life?
Today,
Even if they were short, how many real life,
okay. And
brand new
next question.
people did you
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12. You are 12.
right? 12 interactions with totally new people.
Yeah, 12.
Everything was gave you a little something, and you received something, but you actually gave a little something, right?
Look at that woman. I'm going to show you.
Hopefully she's got a bicycle. But I think it's amazing. Most people will. It would take a year to meet 12 new people.
She has a motorbike.
She's doing
Yeah,
something similar.
and in a Harley Davidson, and she said, "Oh my God, I want your life."
Right. No fuel. All.
That's it. And I said, "You can join me if you have a bike, but not this one,
Not this one.
with a muscle power."
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So I guess, like, what would your message be? Just because we're gonna have some hamburgers, some food.
At the end of this conversation,
Yeah. At the end of it.
we have only one life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the God give us this brain, we should think wisely. Just 50 years we are on this planet. And a huge planet is this. I saw what he created. It's amazing. I love to travel the road like that. Yeah, I said lots of bad things happen on the road, but good things more. So I'm
I gotta
I'm
ask
very
you one
happy.
more. I gotta ask you one more question then, because you know we hardly ever see falling stars, shooting stars we call them, right? But if you stay outside long enough, like for a couple nights in a row, you will see them. So really, the equation is the longer you are in nature, having these interactions, like you had 12 today, the more opportunity you have to see very rare, or you could use the word miraculous experiences.
Yeah.
So, have you seen a lot of miraculous, almost very rare, unique things that you wouldn't see if you were living in the house every day? You're living outside for 16 years.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything?
Yeah, people ask me this question a lot. Yes, some things happened on the road, but
What was one moment where you?
I don't want to talk about this kind of thing. But the point is, why I'm traveling 16 years on the road, because of the humans actually now.
Right.
Because I say that 12 people,
Right.
12 different mentality, vision. I
Right.
love it a lot.
Right.
And when I meet the people like you, and I enjoy and I learn lots of things, it's really enjoyable.
Right.
If you look our body and the humankind, we are perfection,
Yeah, we're well designed.
well designed.
Right.
So
Designs have a designer.
and I said every day I met these well designed people around the world.
Right. Most people would agree with that, but then they would fall. Their logic would fall short of it's a design. Every design has a designer. Why is that leap? Why do you think that leap is hard? I mean, it's loaded into the question I asked you. Had the opportunity because you've been outside in nature, not protected by walls and a roof, to see maybe some things that would lead you to believe that behind the design of things and people, there is a designer. Is there anything that kind of what has led you to believe there's a designer to all this, to my body, to this world, to all these 70 countries, 71 countries I've been through? I'm seeing some things that make me think there's a designer to all of this.
I say this world, if you believe something which you cannot see it, you can see this which the other people cannot see.
Mm-hmm.
This is my on the road. I understand it.
So you've seen a lot of things. Like
So
you might see in 1 week the amount of nature that people see in a full year, maybe 5 years. In 1 week, you would see so much. So that's data, right? That's information, and you'd see so much. What are some things you've seen?
in this century, our connection is lost most of the time with the nature and God, and because we are a part of the system now, and we are like this. We don't see anything.
Narrow vision.
Yeah. When I think the past and the history, people have amazing experiences on this planet without these technologies and everything. People did what am I doing today long years ago.
Right. Because
can you imagine? I have GPS now. Before GPS, 16 years ago, I have map. When I'm cycling here in Rocky Mountains and Yukon, people did it with on the horse,
compass, the sun.
compass. No, there's a gas station, no market and anything. Indigenous and First Nations came here 10,000 years ago.
Right.
People did what am I doing long years ago.
Right.
Today it's really easy to talk from the telephone like this,
Right.
and talk about the economy and everything. The humankind did it everything, but what we lost we lost our connection with the nature.
So this
And this.
and this, right? Because this is nature in a way
Yes,
too,
yes.
right?
This is nature.
So is that part of the path back? Is to reestablish the connection between people, face to face? Is that part of the
Yeah.
antidote or the
Yes, it's the part of
The
this.
recipe.
Yeah,
to make it good,
it's the part of this.
bring things whole again? It's
Because
really good.
you understand this connection, you understand this whole ecosystem very well.
Right.
I cannot say, hey, I'm cycling just for nature. No,
Right.
it's the part of this. Yeah, it's difficult, but it's the part of all this ecosystem. So I keep continuing,
To
and I
understand.
enjoy.
And when will you stop?
3 more years.
3 more years. And then what will you do after that?
This one is a difficult question,
Right.
actually, because 16 years on the road, and when I went to Turkey 2023 for United States visa, I stayed a few more months, and I realized I was happy. Then I said myself, oh my God, last 16 years, I didn't search something around the world. I am happy with my family and meet my friends here. I didn't search anything last 16 years on the road. When I stayed there and when I create my new life, the people who invite me to their house or my friends, my families, welcome and to stay my house in Turkey. I'm happy there.
You
It's
met
okay.
your community, you met your tribe in a way, I guess, traveling, right?
Yeah, and I want to live in Turkey again and build my business there again. But I'm sure I keep continue cycling, not like this.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like me today and just-
yeah, like that, or I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to organize a 2-week trip in Morocco
right,
or in Colombia.
right,
Who is going to join me?
Right.
I organize everything. Let's go and enjoy there. Like this.
right. Could be a beautiful life.
Keep continuing like that.
I think so.
And a coffee business maybe also.
Maybe some, because you have a passion for
Yeah.
Guatemalan coffee, apparently, right?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, we will look.
Good.
Thank you very much.
It was really good talking to you, and all the best for your journey. And I'm really glad.
Thank you again for
I'm
your
glad
hospitality.
I'm glad you accepted it, because we never would have had this opportunity to talk. I've gained so much from the conversation, but the one thing that strikes me too is like you've accomplished things that, well, you're about to obtain a 3rd world record.
Yes,
But
now, yeah.
there's no-
Officially, I'm going to take them 3 years later when I finish my tour. I have an application. I talk with them. Yes, there is a no record like this because I should give them all datas in each continent. I saved all of them. At the end of the tour, I will have.
Right. And what I was going to say is that I just think that for a lot of people, had they accomplished some of the things, you've owned your own restaurant, you were, in the military, you've biked for 150,000 kilometers. And it's not flattery, it's just an observation, but there isn't a lot of arrogance about you. There's not a lot of pride. Is that because you realized in this journey, your humanity, or what is it exactly that keeps you humble and keeps you grounded? That you're not, oh, I did this and I accomplished this. Because it's not who you are. I can see that. It's just an observation. What is it?
I said before, people did it long years ago.
Right.
I'm not only cyclist who travel like this. Yeah,
Right.
I have some Guinness records. I know some guy, he was cycling 50 years. Heinz took 55 years around the world, 400,000 kilometers.
Right.
People did it a lot of years. So I'm not, it's a unique, what am I doing?
Sure.
It's a unique thing, I know it, just that, but it's not impossible.
Right.
I say it, I choose this life. I'm doing this for myself,
Mhm.
and I'm
Good.
happy.
Right, right.
At the end of the day, I met with you, drink our beers,
Yeah, we had a
chat
good
here,
chat.
no rush. For me, for my side, tomorrow I keep continue 50 kilometer more.
Right.
I meet a very nice people today. Thanks God.
Mhm.
A safe place for camping.
Yeah.
So this is the
Shower if you want.
yeah. It's good. Everything is good for me.
Well,
So
cheers to
uh,
that.
it's just simple.
Simple. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Stay connected.
Yeah, stay connected. Yeah,
Remember, just remember that.
and one day welcome
it
to
all.
my country.
I will.
Yeah.
I would love to. I mean, I just love seeing new things. I share the same.
Maybe we can go to Colombia together. Who knows? When I go there, I'm going to send you a message. You can come and join me with your race bike.
Absolutely.
You will love it. I'm sure.
Sounds good. Well, let's have some hamburgers. That was amazing. Thank you.